Short Joe Rogan on Elon Musk Twitter takeover.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Let's hear what Joe had to say.
About an actual situation like that happening.
I mean, I don't know. Everything's so weird. Elon took over Twitter today. Like, we live in a simulation.
No, that's the best.
That crazy bastard did it.
How about when he walked into Twitter's headquarters with a sink and said, "Let that sink in"?
Dude, you're a comedian.
Yes, that's him.
I know.
He's funny.
We have like this.
You're supposed to be a comedian, dog. You can't laugh at that. You're supposed to be a comedian, bro. That's crazy. That is literally the worst fucking dude, come on, bro. That is objectively not a that is objectively the lamest fucking thing you can do. I'm sorry. Joe Rogan is no longer allowed to fucking perform stand-up comedy after that, I don't think. They should ban his ass from the fucking Comedy Store. Laugh Factory only for this unfunny motherfucker.
He's a genius, buying Twitter and sending rockets to space and trying to get to Mars.
Elon Musk is very smart at one thing, and that is making dumb people think that he's smart. That's the only thing he's good at. Like, homie has never done anything that was like, in any meaningful capacity, genuinely his own product. He lucked in to a bunch of different tech fields and then just failed upwards over and over again. He has always bought his way into every company. People think he like invented Teslas. It's crazy to me. He's like Bizarro Steve Jobs. No, he's exactly like Steve Jobs. Not Bizarro Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was fucking dog shit too for the most part. It's not like he invented the iPhone. You know what I mean? He was a very good marketer. And Elon Musk is not a very good marketer, even when the product that he is marketing is himself. Steve Jobs was definitely more competent than Elon Musk, though. That is true.
Well, we're hoping we can get our girl Megan re-established.
Free Megan.
Yeah, free Megan Murphy.
Free Megan. There's so many.
Yeah.
People were like,
there's so many people that need to be reestablished.
So, I mean, James Lindsay got booted, I think. And somebody was like, this is like when the Joker let all the prisoners out.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not, because
well,
it's not
if
the
you
Joker.
see them as like political prisoners, it might be.
It's those are crazy paranoid people that have been also they've been enjoying the fact that it's an ideological thought bubble.
Right.
That Twitter has only enforced left-wing ideologies, and they've suppressed any conservative ideologies, even amongst reasonable, kind people that don't share the same ideology. That's fucking bad for our society.
Yeah,
it's
is.
bad.
I'm not a huge proponent of like the parallel economies either. You know, I don't know that it's good. You know, you
what do you mean by parallel economies?
This is like the term that everybody's using, particularly on the right, because it's valid as these places like PayPal and financial institutions are saying you can't, you know, if you say this or step out of line, we're going to fine you. There's this idea that you're going to have to create a parallel economy in order to function, essentially. So don't give your money.
The irony is that literally is just like people duping dumbass Republicans into like buying into whatever dog shit app they have. Also, of course, ironic because like PayPal literally does more to just like stop sex workers from operating on their platform than anything else. If you're getting kicked off of PayPal as a conservative purely for your conservative point of view, you have to be like an out and about Nazi, I think. Like, there's no I've never heard of PayPal even like doing anything like that other than for sex workers.
I mean, I think the Daily Wire did it with the razors. They had like
Harry's razors,
yeah, they did, and Jeremy did some razors. So it's like, oh, don't give your money to people who hate you. Give your money to people who share your ideology. But then you have these, the silos are forming where it's like, then everyone's over here and everyone who agrees is over here, and no one's forced to actually articulate their ideas or disagree with one another. It's just everyone like smelling their own farts. It is, though.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
No.
Well, that's what Elon wants to bring back to Twitter is reasonable exchange of ideas. That's like, he really thinks it's important.
It is important. It is.
I think it's important too, but it's just rare that someone is that wealthy
that they can do that.
That can do that. And also, he was very left-leaning for most of his life.
Yeah.
Until really recently, the pandemic in particular, and the way people have sort of enforced these ideologies, regardless of whether or not the science supports it.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's bad, and I think it's true. I think we have a real problem with discourse, particularly like discourse on Twitter, right? Like if you post something and then someone posts something that opposes what you say, like, and then you got to like formulate it. Like some people don't want that. So what they would like to do is silence the people that have opposing viewpoints. And then you get all this positive feedback from all the people that agree with you. And you're like, yes, I want to amplify that because that feels good. I said the right thing.
It's just so funny that he's talking about discourse when he literally fucking has not had a single person who checks him in any meaningful capacity on his fucking show in years now. And because of that, he literally ends up fucking repeating psychotic right-wing unhinged lies like, you know, trans teenagers are shitting in fucking kitty litter boxes in fucking schools with zero repercussions, mind you, because no one is there to check him because he's Joe fucking Rogan. Who's going to check him at the end of the day? At least back in the day, young Jamie would pull that shit up. I have yet to see young Jamie pull a single shit up in months. Where the fuck is Jamie?
Said the right.
And then when someone comes in with facts or opinion, fuck you, you Nazi fascist. And it's like, that's what people are doing now because it's a shit way to communicate. Communicating like that, it's good. It's a good way to get out information and ideas really quickly. But it's a bad way to exchange ideas and to dialogue about stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's the way people are supposed to really communicate is like how we're doing.
Yeah.
Two people looking at each other, talking. That's how we're designed. We're not really designed to read text.
No.
I wanted to talk about what Elon Musk did yesterday. Remember what you and I talked about with respect to Paul Pelosi being a homosexual man, potentially, which is like ridiculous. It's just a completely made up fabrication. But even if it was real, which it definitely isn't, it still would not like deflect away in the way that Republicans think it could from the reality of like having an 84-year-old husband of the Speaker of the House get pummeled in the skull with a hammer. But Elon Musk, on the other hand, who now owns Twitter, if you recall, responded to Hillary Clinton and said, Hillary Clinton said, the Republican Party and its mouthpieces now regularly spread hate and deranged conspiracy theories. It is shocking, but not surprising that violence is the result. As citizens, we must hold them accountable for their words and the actions that follow. Elon Musk responded to Hillary Clinton and said, there is a tiny possibility there might be more to the story than meets the eye. 3 days into his purchase of Twitter, Chief Twit Elon Musk has already started promoting QAnon-level conspiracy theories. Today, he's tried to blame the far-right attempt on Nancy Pelosi and the assault of her husband on a secret gay lover. Here is the article, by the way. As SF's gay bars closed at 2 a.m., two gay men met in a bar and went home together. Happens all the time, except one of the two men was married to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
What?
I might disappear for telling you the truth. If I do, you'll all know why. But here's what really happened this morning in San Francisco. This is the article that Elon Musk posted. An article where this guy is saying he might be disappeared for telling the truth about 84-year-old Paul Pelosi going to a gay bar. This exchange between Hillary Clinton and Elon Musk should kill any remaining confidence advertisers had on the platform. What's particularly unique about this exchange, though? Elon was tweeting out bullshit long before he bought Twitter, his early COVID dismissal about Ukraine. I think advertisers hoped that he would protect his equity by not going full 4chan. Sunday, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said without consequences. Also Sunday, the brutal assault of her 82-year-old husband during an attempted to the Speaker of the House by a QAnon extremist may have actually been a drug-binged encounter with a male prostitute gone wrong. By the way, free speech, as always, just means like Republicans can say whatever the fuck they want without scrutiny. That's what it is, whether it be hate speech or whether it be just like made-up shit. This is the website that Elon Musk linked, by the way. Dude, this website is insane, bro. Elon might have info we don't have access to, like rich motherfucker parties and shit. We see what they want us to see. Bro, you are delusional, dude. What if there's footage of him going to the bar? Bro, I don't understand this. You're in a manic state, I think. Shake yourself out of it, okay? If he knew something that you and I don't know, he wouldn't be posting something that you and your crackhead uncle posted on Facebook, okay? The Santa Monica Observer is not something that you and I don't have access to. It's something that we have access to, except those with fucking critical thinking capabilities won't post it. If he had actual legitimate information that you and I had not had access to, why don't you think he would come out with that? What do you think? It's like some big grand conspiracy that he's like using the least reputable conspiracy theory website, Dishrag? And he deleted it too, by the way. Like he posted it, got owned, and immediately deleted it. Anyway, the main point is they're trying to deflect away from the guy who literally was like, the guy basically very openly wrote about how much of a fucking Republican conspiracy theorist he was, all the time. It's pretty obvious what his motivations are. So they have to turn around and make the motivations seem different, like it's a gay quarrel or something. And that still doesn't eliminate the fact that okay, let's say he is actually gay. Now, a gay Republican Nazi decided to try and kill Paul Pelosi while looking for Nancy Pelosi. Even if it was true, which it clearly isn't, that still doesn't change anything. But it doesn't matter because Republicans are so fucking stupid that they go, he's gay, we got him. Because they can't think of two things at the same time. That's basically it. You are dealing with people that are so fucking stupid that, you know, they can't deal with two different kinds of information at the same time. And they suspect, or they assume, perhaps correctly, that other people are just as dumb. These guys are that dumb. So it does work. I mean, this is Elon Musk. Elon Musk read this and said, well, you know, it seems fucking real.
We're so fucked.